Alright, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Jeff. This time I'm making a casserole. We got chicken, bacon, broccoli, rice, cheese casserole here. First we're going to start off, we got our thick sliced bacon. We're going to start baking it at about 400 degrees. And then we got our broccoli here. We're going to steam those. Nice chopped up broccoli there, all fresh. And after we get that going, we're going to go ahead and season our chicken. And we'll do just salt and pepper on this. There we go, nice and seasoned up. And we got our preheated pan there. I'm going to throw our oil in. Swish it around, cover the whole pan. And we'll go ahead and put the chicken seasoned side down in there and start cooking. Some nice bubble action going. Alright, now we're going to season the other side, same thing, salt and pepper. Just drop it right on them chicken cutlets. There we go, nice and seasoned. You're just going to cook them. Once they're ready to flip, go ahead and flip those bad boys over. Again, you don't have to really go for a crazy sear or anything, because it's just, you're going to cut it up and put it in a casserole, so just cook it real nice. I mean, you want a little browning, but nothing too crazy. Also, grilling is good too for this, but obviously no grill, so that's what I gotta do. And once they're cooked, we'll take them out of the pan, put them on a plate, and we'll go chop them up. Yeah, it looks like our broccoli's ready there. Take that right out and throw that in a bowl. I got a big bowl here because we're just going to throw everything together in this big bowl. And we got some water boiling here, and we're going to do 2 cups of rice. And throw our cut up chicken with the broccoli. And of course, since our bacon's been baking for a little bit, we gotta go ahead and flip it. Definitely don't want to burn the bacon. There you go, look at that, nice and cooked. Honestly, baking bacon is probably my favorite way to cook bacon. It just makes perfect bacon every time. But anyway, after you got them flipped, go ahead and throw it back in the oven for, I don't know, probably about another 5-6 minutes there. They were pretty done. There we go. Look at that, nicely cooked. It just all looks really nice. And then, yeah, you can drain it onto something and chop it up. And throw it in the bowl with the rest of the ingredients. Now we're going to start the cheese sauce. So we got 2 little containers of half and half. We're just going to dump them in a pot. Okay, we'll take some butter. I mean, we're probably going to take a few heaping tablespoons here and throw it in this metal bowl. This is for melting for breadcrumbs later. And our cream is going pretty good here, bubbling real nice, so we're going to throw our cheese in. We got some sharp cheddar. I like to use sharp cheddar. You could use whatever cheese you want though, but for me, sharp cheddar, and then we're going to add some Mexican cheese too, just for a little different kind of cheese. But mostly cheddar for this. Of course, just whisk it. Make sure you don't let it stick to the bottom. You don't want to burn your cheese. And here goes our Mexican cheese blend. I had a little extra left over, so I'm just going to add it, keep whisking. So yeah, you're going to definitely want to add enough to make it, you know, decently thick, but you don't want it too thick because you want it to be more like a liquid for this, because the rice will kind of absorb it a little bit. But anyway, now that the rice is done, we're going to take some and put it in our big steel bowl we got going here with our chicken, bacon, and broccoli. And we'll stir that right on up. Looking good. Probably going to add a little bit more rice to this though. There we go. Nice, good, even mixture of ingredients. And we'll whisk up our cheese sauce that we finished. And we're going to ladle it in. You don't want to dump it in because you might end up putting too much cheese sauce. And then it's just going to be really, really liquidy, and that's not good. So just ladle in the cheese sauce. I did, let's see, 4 good ladles of cheese sauce. Oh, 5. There we go. I'm going to stir it up. Again, just get the cheese sauce nice and incorporated into everything, so that when we put it in our dish that we're going to use to bake, we could just lay it down like one layer. But we need more cheese first, so we'll add more cheese. It's 2 ladles so far. 3 ladles. Again, the cheesiness is great here, so I mean, you could go a little overboard with the cheese if you want. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, but honestly, you don't want it too cheesy, because otherwise it's just gonna taste like cheese pretty much, and then you'll get like a hint of chicken and bacon. But anyway, after that, you want to go ahead and start melting your butter, and we'll dump in our ingredients into our baking dish here. Just make sure you get it all in there. There we go. Just kind of flatten it out, make a nice layer, you know, nice even looking layer of it. Alright, got our butter pretty much melted. We'll use our whisk to make it go the rest of the way. Now we're going to add our breadcrumbs. This is just panko breadcrumb. Add it to the butter. And after you add your breadcrumbs, you're going to want to stir it up. Make sure you get all those breadcrumbs incorporated with the butter. It's a really nice crunchy little finish to the top of this. So it's just a really good thing to have. But yeah, just keep stirring until you get all your breadcrumbs buttered. Alright, now we're going to top the casserole with some Parmesan cheese. Sorry I didn't open this before I started the video, but there we go. Some Parmesan cheese. Let's go ahead and top that off. You can use also to top this whatever type of cheese you want. I just wanted Parmesan and mozzarella, so after the Parmesan, mozzarella. again, just, you know, get a nice good layer of it on there. Probably going to use most of this, but this is like that. The bag I'm using is a very big bag of mozzarella, and it's only about a quarter of the way full, so I don't know, I'd say it's probably two like little craft size bags of mozzarella that we're adding to this. Alrighty. Looks like we got our topper cheese all done. After that, now we're going to start putting our buttered breadcrumbs. And again, just make sure you cover the whole casserole and get a nice even layer. It's a good method right here just to kind of drench it over it at first, and then you can spread it out after you've done that. So that way you won't have to risk really having any bad spots where there's no breadcrumb or anything, because you want it to completely cover it. Alright, once you got it completely covered, throw it in a 375-degree oven for, this one I baked for about a half hour. And if you need more time, then use it. And afterwards, you're going to make it nice and browned on top and the cheese melted, and then you take it right out. Now I'm not going to plate this today because I actually brought this for work, potluck at work. So this is probably all you're going to get, but that's all there is to it. You just scoop it onto a plate and that's it. We'll see you next time, guys. Hope you liked it.